The Blendtec ICB7 is a 20 amp, 2400 watt blender with programmable cycles and a 96-ounce container that has a 4-inch blade with half-inch upright wingtips. It's a powerhouse. It doesn't get any better than this. This blender is the granddaddy of all blenders. It's in a class all by itself. No other blender even comes close in power, speed, performance, and design. Others have tried, but to no avail. They were left in the ICB7's dust, micronized particles to be exact. Are you a true blender enthusiast? Does your life revolve around your smoothies? Do you want the best? Do you want the Ferrari of blenders? And most importantly, do you want to be healthier? If your answer is yes to any of these questions, then this Blendtec blender is for you. You can buy other great blenders. The smaller Blendtec HP3A is a great blender. The Vitamix VitaPrep 3 is a great blender. The Waring MX1050 XT is a great blender. Even the smaller Vitamix 4500 is a good entry-level blender. But they all pale in comparison to the ICB7. If you want one of the great blenders, give us a call and we can help you identify the best blender to fit your needs. But if you want the best, stay tuned. What the 20 amper can do is undeniable. Anyone who has experienced the silky smoothness of what it produces cannot deny its superiority to every other blender on the market. Science has proven that there are hundreds of phytonutrients in fruits and vegetables that are locked in unless you are a very, very, very slow eater. One apple has 385 phytonutrients that are released as they are micronized in the 20 amp blender. You can spend 2 hours chewing an apple, or you can put it in your new blender for 25 seconds to get the same results. The bottom line is, the more nutrients/minerals you consume, the healthier you will be. A problem with cheap blenders is that they are easily overloaded, which will shorten their lifespan. The 20 amper with its 2400 watt motor is not overloadable. Believe me, I've tried. Let me tell you a little story. A while back I set out to overload this baby. My intent was to make her submit, but she triumphed. I hooked her up to an amp meter so I could see what her motor was capable of. I started out with some truly raw almonds from a friend's tree and added a little coconut oil and some more almonds and some more agave nectar and a few more almonds. The mix got thicker and thicker as I continued to add more ingredients. The container was filling up. The amperage was rising. The container was shuddering. The blade was laboring, but the amp meter didn't go over 18.5 amps. She had power to spare. She beat me. She won. And I remained her biggest fan. Deep down I knew she would win, but there was a little doubt in the back of my mind. Could I possibly overload her? No, I couldn't. Now that I know she has reserve power, which is what this test proved, we continue our daily relationship. Fruit smoothies for breakfast and lunch, green smoothies for lunch or a late afternoon mineral boost, and then she rests until the following morning. She is guaranteed for 20,000 cycles, which means that she'll be around for years and years, and at my age, she may outlast me. However, with all the micronized nutrients that she provides me with, my goal is now to outlast her. I'll continue to work her multiple times per day, and we'll see who wins this final contest. As the Prince and Princess Bride said to Wesley, "To the death," and Wesley responded, "No, to the pain." But I say, not to the pain, but to the lack of pain and poor health. My blender and I will stay healthy and pain-free for many more decades to come. If you don't know who Wesley is, you need to find out. The ICB7's 5-sided square container is an engineering phenomenon. As the huge 4-inch blade with half-inch upright wing tips spins at over 300 miles per hour, it doesn't create a whirlpool like the other blenders. It creates a vortex that is more like an earthquake than a tornado. As you can see on the video demonstrations, the action inside the container is almost unbelievable. No other blender even comes close, except for the smaller Blendtec that has a 3-inch blade with half-inch upright wingtips. The 20 ampere has the power to turn its 4-inch blade and will not slow down under load, which is what happens in every other blender we tested. We were able to easily overload and slow the RPMs and exceed the rated amperage of every blender we tested. As far as blenders go, the price on this blender is higher than all the others, but wouldn't you expect that for the Ferrari of blenders? When you factor in your health care savings, the net cost of your blender is free. If you want the best blender in the world and the best price on the best blender in the world, call us or click on the appropriate button and we'll send you one. You may even begin to feel the best you have ever felt as your body absorbs the micronized nutrients as only the 20 ampere can supply.